Good morning, everyone. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. What a great Saturday morning on WRIF 101.1, Everything That Rocks. This is Hire It Done, the home improvement radio show that teaches you, the homeowner, how to fix, repair, or remodel everything within the four corners of your lot. Yeah, that's right. And today I'm the big man, not the little man. And so want to make sure for all my listeners out there who think they're so tough, we'll definitely have that handled all day and all morning. We welcome everyone. And of course, if you have a question today, if you have a concern or whatever you want, text us at 248-927-1985. That's the Hire It Done text line. Again, it's 248-927-1985. We already got a text in from Mr. Positive of Detroit Radio and National TV. Good job, Mr. Positive. Thank you. Don't forget to share the love on Facebook. By the way, we're live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, something else. We got all of them going. But anyways, the best way to hear us is on 101.1 WRIF, Everything That Rocks. And it's fall. We're back to school. Things are happening around your house. Your kids go up to college. Think about maybe taking their bedroom and turning it into a closet, perhaps a bigger master bedroom. There's a lot going on. And by the way, don't forget today's Salt Sale Saturday. Beauchamp Water Treatment Solutions, if you have a water softener need, or if you want reverse osmosis, you want the best ice ever, just go to Beauchamp Water. Jared Beauchamp, who's the sponsor of the show, obviously, he completely is the king of water. Good guy. And by the way, if your hair feels dry, dull, or brittle, by the way, I don't have any hair, despite using premium shampoos and conditioners, the culprit could be the water you're washing it in. That's right. Hard water minerals can accumulate on your hair over time, leading to breakage, frizz, and lackluster strands. And if you go online and you see me live right now video, you'll see I grew up with well water. Additionally, chlorine can weaken your hair follicles and strip away the natural oils. Our friends at Beauchamp Water are here to help you achieve the bouncy salon-like shine. Call them today at 810-632-2000. That's 810-632-2000 for your free in-home water test. They'll tell you what your water is clean, dirty, how many parts per million, total dissolved solids, and all that rigmarole. And for sure, you'll have a great water. You'll love your water, that I promise. By the way, since it is fall, what kind of critters go around your house in the fall? They're looking for warm spaces. So if you're going to do your fall checklist, walk around your house today, look for items that will allow critters to get in your house, like cracks, crevices, anything around caulk where the wood meets the brick, things like that will allow you to plug up things. Easy does it, but if you don't do that, they'll get in your house. But what do you do when you need that handled? Well, you can call an exterminator. That's usually the best way to go. And of course, you go to hiredone.com and we have the best on the website for that. So what kind of projects do you want to do this fall? Is what's popular? Everything's popular. But let's talk about what is the biggest covering of your house, and it's your roof. And as anyone who's a fan of the show, anybody who knows about Hire It Done knows that the number one request that homeowners have is always roofing, because listen, that's not the do-it-yourself project. And as you know, Hire It Done is not a do-it-yourself show, but I'm not anti-do-it-yourself. Remember that. I am pro do it for me. And so when it comes time for you, the homeowner, who are thinking, oh boy, I need a roof, what am I going to do? A roof is not cheap, right? You don't want to get taken advantage of. You need to find a licensed and insured contractor, because you don't want to get scammed. And we all go through that rigmarole, and we all want to make sure that you have that. But there's also great contractors out there. And how do you weed through all that? How do you filter out the good from the bad? Do you want someone to come to your house and spend 3 hours and beat you up over the head at, $40,000 for a roof? And then 2.5 hours later, they're at 29,000, and then 19,900 if you put a sign in your yard. I mean, that's the reality. That's really truthful. So what you need to know is there are companies out there that do a good job. But then what if you can't afford a roof? Are there alternatives? Are there good companies that do roof repairs? Are there good companies that do this new style of roof refreshing or roof rejuvenation, which is what is the buzzword today? So, of course, at Hire It Done, we don't lead. We lead. We don't follow. We don't get out of the way. We just lead. And with that being said, today on the show, we're bringing you the newest, latest, and greatest contractors who basically understand roofing is good or better than anyone out there, and now know that there's a market for homeowners who can't afford or don't want to do a new roof, maybe want to add or extend the life of their roof 10 more years. Is there a product out there that does that? You won't believe it, but yes, there is. So in the studio with me right now live, and by the way, if you want to watch us, because we have a sample of this roofing product in studio, just go to Facebook Live, click on Hire It Done, you'll find us, and you'll be able to see it. But in studio right now with me is EverNew Roofing, the fastest growing roofing company in Metro Detroit. Jeff Goldman and Adam LaBelle, welcome, fellas.
Morning.
How you doing?
Glad to have you. So for everyone out there, Adam and Jeff are friends of mine for 20 plus years. We've done business together in the past. We continue to do business. They've been in the roofing business for quite a while now and have come up with this concept that's taking the country by storm. And so if you're in Metro Detroit and you're not sure, you thought you might need a new roof, or perhaps your insurance company sent you a letter that says, hey, we're not going to insure you because you need a new roof. Guess what? There's an alternative. And that alternative is roof rejuvenation. So with Jeff and Adam in studio, I want to introduce you first. Gentlemen, tell the audience, since this is your first time on the show, a little bit about the company, and then we'll get right into the technology that you guys have.
Yeah. We're a full-service, licensed and insured Michigan residential building company, and we do everything. We do roof replacements. We love doing roof replacements. We do roof repairs, and we also do roof rejuvenation. We do all the above. We also do gutters. We do roof cleaning, and we also do moss removal. So we're your one-stop shop for anything roofing.
Interesting thing. So what, like right now, I know that you guys are really busy. Last time we spoke, you had a bunch of projects going on, and it seemed like when someone's not sure if they need a new roof, they call you, and then you'll go out and assess it for them. Tell me what that process looks like.
Yeah, we come out to the house because we don't know. We don't know what your roof needs. Maybe you need a new roof. Maybe it can be rejuvenated and have the life extended. Maybe it just needs a repair. So we come out to the house. We come with a drone. We take drone shots of your roof, 30, 40, 50 shots. And then we go back to our office. We analyze, and then we send you a full report. So we send you a full report with all the pictures and our recommendation, and we'll give you a price for a rejuvenation. If it qualifies, we'll talk about that. Not all houses qualify. We'll give you a price for a roof, and we do one price. We don't, like you said earlier,
no incentives.
We don't. Yeah, we do one price.
It's the best,
and we take pride that we're very. It's not low pressure. There's no pressure. So when we come out to your house to assess it, we're not even going to try to sell you right there. We're going to go back, get a price for you. So if I want to
think about it, it's okay.
Absolutely.
I don't have to buy right then and there. Okay, so let me ask you, and I'll ask you, Adam. So if that's the case, then let's say I say to you, I want to think about it. If I call you a week later, is the price still good?
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, there's some people who say, well, if it don't give me, you have till Thursday, there's a contest Friday, this or that. Okay, so when I bring EverNew Roofing out to my house and I decide I want some business done with you, am I paying you or am I paying like 3 different companies?
No, it's just us. Just EverNew Roofing. I don't know any other companies. No, you're just paying us.
Well, I just wanted to make sure because there's some companies out there that will have you pay direct, and I don't see a problem with that except when it comes to if there's an issue. Who do I go to? Type of thing. Okay, well that's important and that's good to know. Sometimes there are companies that come out to houses though and tell the homeowner, you need a new roof. My roof is 30 years old. It's not leaking. It's old. It's lost a lot of granules, but it's not leaking. It's faded. I'll call a roofing company out there. And if I call 5 roofing companies that just sell roofing, how many out of the 5 do you think are going to just say you need a new roof?
Every single one.
5 out of 5.
Right. 5 out of 5, right? So in this situation, because let me tell you right now, the economy is decent, but not great. Money's not flowing like we would like. Interest rates are still not low. So a new roof is expensive. Average roof, let's say the average house is 25 squares. Okay. You're going to spend $25,000 on average for a new roof. Am I right?
We'd be less than that, but yeah, if you call one of the
TV
TV companies, that's how much you would spend.
But that's it. There's TV companies that are bigger than that. They spend sell more than that.
Yes.
That's $1,000 a square. Now, I remember when there was companies on Hire It Done back in the day, they were like $365 a square.
Yeah, no, people are going to get sticker shock. Prices of roofs have gone up 30% since 2022.
Actually,
it's crazy.
Pricing on all home improvement is crazy, doubled, by the way. So to get that kind of good pricing, and you'll be less than that.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So a lot of people are like, what are you kidding me? I don't have $25,000 sitting around just to write it. Oh, I'll get a new roof. What kind of enjoyment do I get out of a new roof? You know, there's some safety, there's some value there. The insurance company now, you can show them, but it's still expensive. So the question is what are the alternatives or the options on a roof? The basic roof, not leaking, 612 pitch, 25 squares. You're going to range anywhere from 25,000, and on the low end for a decent, good quality roof, 15,000. Is there that much of a spread? 15 to
probably.
Yeah, right around there.
Yeah. So how does a homeowner decide who's right, who's wrong, and what to do?
Well, you have to analyze the proposal. You have to analyze the company. Make sure they're licensed and insured, which we can definitely talk about. That's a big thing. And you have to just go with the company that you feel most comfortable with.
Oh, well, obviously that's the best way to do it. 248-927-1985. That's the text line for Hire It Done. You have a question this morning, a concern, you have any home improvement requests? We are all here to answer your questions. We have EverNew Roofing in studio. If you want to talk about getting a new roof, but here's the best part about EverNew. Okay, so people know that you're qualified for putting a new roof. I've seen your work. I know you guys. You're a Hire It Done certified contractor. You meet all the criteria. There are roofers today who a homeowner will go to, and the roofer will say, well, we won't do a repair. You guys, on the other hand, if a homeowner has some rotted soffits or fascia, if the ridge vent, or if there's some missing shingles, you guys can actually go in and repair a roof. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you offer repair. What type of, give me an example of a house that you've repaired the roof and given them extended the life, not rejuvenation, but like a repair. You'll send like your technician with Adam. His name is Adam as well. So like if there's missing shingles, you can do that?
In, replace missing shingles.
Okay.
Fix any leaks.
One of the roofing dirty little secrets is when you call a roofing company to come repair your roof, they're not there to repair your roof. They're there to sell you a roof. So they're going to come out. They have no intention. I'm talking about the big ones, the big ones. They're there to sell you a roof. They're going to tell you that your roof is beyond fixable, and they're there to sell you a roof.
Right. And again, you've called them out. Now my advice to homeowners who are reading this is to do that, but we're going to take a quick break. And of course, when we come back, we'll have more roof rejuvenation quality. So this is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman on 101.1 WRIF. Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman. We're on 101.1 WRIF, everything that rocks. If you want to watch us this morning, just go to Facebook Live, Hire It Done. You can see us there. We're on YouTube Live. We're on Instagram Live. We're on Twitter Live, LinkedIn. We're live. That's what I'm telling you. We are live. So in studio is EverNew Roofing, Jeff Goldman and Adam LaBelle. We were talking about the roofing business and how they were doing roofing and saw that there's a market for people who it's not that they can't afford a new roof, but just don't want to get a new roof now. It's basically extend the life of the roof 5, 10, maybe even 15 years. Can you go that far?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
you can. Okay. So let's talk about how you do that. Because now we know you'll do a new roof. We know that you can do a roof repair. but now you can rejuvenate a roof. Is that the right way? Is that like a category called rejuvenation?
Exactly.
Okay, so roof rejuvenation. EverNew is the leading company here in Metro Detroit rejuvenating roofs. So let's talk about that process. And by the way, for anyone who's interested in that, their website is evernewroofing.com.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay, so it's evernewroofing.com. Obviously, go to hireitdone.com and you'll be able to see them there. They have a click to call. You can get a free estimate. They won't come to your house and bother you with, high pressure sales or any of that. But you can also watch us live right now because we do have a sample of a rejuvenated shingle, an old one and a new version of it. Same exact shingle where half of it was rejuvenated and the other half wasn't. But let's talk about the actual process. Gentlemen, what is entailed in rejuvenating a roof? Tell me from A to Z.
Starting out, going to the house, cleaning the roof or assessing the roof, cleaning it, and then spraying it down with our product.
Okay, so you go on, you check out the roof, and what would make a roof that would require or qualify, like Jeff, you said earlier, qualifying for a roof to be rejuvenated? Yeah. What does the roof have to be? What condition to know that it qualifies?
So, believe it or not, about 7 out of 10 roofs can be rejuvenated. Not that they should, but they can. It has to have at least 60% of their granules still on the roof. That's the most important thing, is those granules are still on the roof. If those, and you can see in your gutter, I don't know if you've seen gutters in the granule, you might, granules in the gutter.
Yes.
And you might also see them in your downspout. So if you still have to have, because those are what protects your roof. So, and what our product does, well, first I want to tell you, it's all natural. It's plant-based. There's no chemicals in it. It's soybean-based. It goes into, it penetrates the shingles, and it rehydrates them. It puts those oils back into the shingles, and it restores the flexibility. So as long as the roof is structurally sound and we have granules on the roof, then it's a good candidate to be rejuvenated. And that's what we do when we come out. We take the pictures, we show you the pictures, you can see if there's granules missing. And we'll be honest, if it's too far gone, we'll tell you it's too far gone and we'll give you a price for a new roof.
So you give the homeowner options.
Oh yeah.
That's absolutely a great way to look at it. 248-927-1985. That's the number if you want to text a question about roof rejuvenation. If you're curious about what the product is. Now, obviously, it's some sort of chemical. I don't know. A lot of people are worried about chemicals on the roof, chemicals dripping off, and can it get into people? Can it get into the plants? Let's talk about the actual process, or what is it? Is it like what is the product?
Eco-friendly.
Oh, it is.
It is 100% eco-friendly.
Can you drink it?
It's plant-based. You can drink it. You might get a little sick, but you.
Yeah. We don't recommend drinking it.
Don't
folks.
drink it. Don't try that at home. It's made of soybean oil, so it's all natural. It is very, very eco-friendly. It's safe. You don't have to. It's safe for plants, pets. And it doesn't leave any crazy smell, any chemical smell, or anything like that.
Okay, so that's always a good thing to know. So, if someone opts to rejuvenate the roof, is there like a guarantee that the roof extends 5-10 years?
We have a 6-year warranty.
So you get a 6-year warranty,
Yes.
but it could last more. But in 6, I want to do it again. Can I do it again?
On most roofs, you can.
You can. Okay, so that's kind of cool. And if you want to watch us on live, folks, you can go to Facebook Live. We actually have a camera focused at the shingles, and that's the same exact shingle cut in half. One half of it is rejuvenated. The other half is not, and it's completely, it's amazing to look at it. One's very flexible.
That's a 15-year-old shingle.
And the shingle's a 15-year-old shingle. Wow. Yeah. So it actually darkens the roof.
It darkens the roof.
Gives the house a better look.
Yeah, it will darken the color. It'll restore some of the original color, and it locks in the granules. So that's another thing. If your roof's starting to lose granules, if it's starting, you're starting to see them.
Sure.
It's called granule lock technology. It goes in and it locks the granules in place, so you'll stop that granule loss.
Okay, well that's important, and I like that. So that's a great benefit for homeowners. Now, everyone's saying, okay, this is great. For everyone out there, this is not snake oil. 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, I remember when it came out, I'm like, I'm not so sure. But as we've done deep dives into the technology of roofing, and I can tell the manufacturers are taking a serious look at this, it's definitely something to consider. But let's get right to the point of this. A 25 square roof we talked about earlier, okay, could go average about $25,000. Mm-hmm. Could be as low as 15 if you go with a budget shingle. But now I have a roof that qualifies for rejuvenation instead of replacement. Where are we at price-wise there so that I can say, all right, can I afford this?
For the 25,000?
Yeah. So you have a 25 square roof, it's 612 pitch house, new shingles, 25 grand, cheap new shingles, 15 grand, roof rejuvenation, approximate range.
About $3,000 for that roof.
What?
Yeah. We're about 80%, 80, 90% less than
so
a new
$3
roof.
grand.
Yeah.
So, okay, here, this is important, friends, and everyone out there listening. EverNew Roofing, licensed, insured. I know the owners, done business with them. Legitimately great guys. Just said something that everyone out there has to perk their ears up and listen. And this is very important. New roof, 25 square roof, $25,000. A cheap new roof, same size, $15,000. Rejuvenation, adding 6 years minimum to the house of the roof, $3,000. Hello? Anyone home? 248-927-1985. Text us if you have a question about that. Go to hireitdone.com. Click on EverNew Roofing if you want to get your roof rejuvenated. Game changer, friends. Absolute game changer. Want to let you know that's exciting to know. Now, let's take it one step even further. One of the benefits and one of the great things about EverNew and Jeff Goldman and Adam LaBelle is that they're also really good at getting people financed. And so if a homeowner says, look, I'm tight on money, but I got to have homeowners insurance. I need to get my roof rejuvenated. How do I finance it? What do I do? You guys will assist anyone in getting the right finance because it's not expensive for $3,000.
No, but not everybody has that money. And so we do offer financing to help everybody out in any
Different
situation.
programs too, right?
Yes.
600 credit score.
Yep.
No problem.
Correct.
550.
It's pushing it.
Well, you'll have a little equity in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
yeah, but you just everybody's individual.
Correct. We do our best to help everybody.
And that's the best part about it. So that's important to know. And by the way, if you've gotten a letter that your insurance company said, hey, you need a new roof, we noticed that it's many years old, you should look into roof rejuvenation because you can submit to the insurance company that your roof was rejuvenated.
It's really, really getting crazy out there with those insurance companies sending those letters. I mean, we get 6, 7 calls a week from people I got one. I got one from my insurance company because what they do is they look to see if there was a permit pulled for your house so they can go back. They have a database. And I live in a city that doesn't require permits.
Sure.
So they sent me a letter. We need to know how much or how old your roof is, or we're canceling your insurance. Now, fortunately, I just bought the house a couple of years previously and had a full inspection, able to send that to them. But if you moved into a house even 10 years ago, you don't know how old the roof is.
Yeah.
And it's a big trend out there. And our product qualified. Insurance companies are taking roof rejuvenation as a qualified roof.
It's interesting. Okay, so that's good. So if anyone has a question, 248-927-1985, text us. We're in studio. We'll answer your questions if you have any, and of course we will answer them and get you to EverNew Roofing if you need that. So let's talk about this time of year. Typically over the years, roofing gets really busy all year round, and it starts to tail off between right around Thanksgiving to the end of the year. So here we are, kids are back to school. We're in September. You guys are busy, right?
Oh yeah, we're doing jobs every day.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I've had a couple customers ask and call about you guys, and they're like, I'm like, well, call me after the job is done. And they're like, yeah, it was this great one day, cleaned up, done right. So it's nice to know that, and it's nice to have, satisfied homeowners. And we're going to be doing a video, by the way, for everyone out there on roof rejuvenation with Jeff and Adam. You'll watch it on YouTube or on the Hire It Done page. We'll have that produced. We'll do it this fall. So stay tuned for that if you want to know more. But of course, you can always ask them or call them. Just go to evernewroofing.com, go to hireitdone.com. We're all over social media, as you know. And so what is there anybody giving you any objections, like, this is snake oil, this is no good, because in the insurance business, getting a repair on a roof, it's a whole new, model in the business where people are like, if I don't have to pay for my roof, and my insurance company was, I mean, sometimes the people's deductibles, $2,500, $5,000, you pay that, and then you have a claim on your record, or you pay $3,000 on average and have your roof rejuvenated and have no problems. That's a great analogy.
Yeah. The people that are saying it's snake oil are the other roofing companies that don't offer roof rejuvenation. I honestly think, and if I'm wrong, then just email me. I think we're the only licensed and insured residential building company in Detroit that offers both. So we're more than happy to put a new roof on. We're more than happy to rejuvenate, but you'll have other companies that can't offer what we're offering, say it's snake oil.
Sure.
But you can go to our website. We have a whole page on studies that were done at independent labs that show that the flexibility, the color, the granule lock, it's all there. And the fact that insurance companies are accepting it will prove to you that's not snake oil. It works. You can see right there, it works.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you want to see, folks, live right now and see a sample of this, all you got to do is go online, go to Facebook, hit Hire It Done, go to YouTube, hit Hire It Done, LinkedIn, Hire It Done. We're live right now, and it's a live video. But obviously, if you're on radio, 101.1 WRIF is the nucleus of us, which we love. Thank you, because it's everything that rocks. And so that's important. So let's talk about when you go onto the roof. If you see like a hole, and bats are getting in, or rodents or spiders, do you tell the homeowner, hey, look, you call a pest control company, or you could repair it, but you'll recommend that as well?
Yeah, we're going to have them reach out to a pest control company to at least remediate that, and then do the repair for them.
Well, that's always a good thing. And by the way, speaking of pest control, welcome to the Hire It Done family. Frames Pest and Wildlife Control. If you want to get rid of spiders, you want to get rid of rodents, you want to have a quote around your house, don't get stung by the inexperienced pest control people out there. Frames is the go-to place. I'm actually going to be visiting them shortly. I'm excited because, in the wintertime, I would say mice, rats, they want a warm place to live, and they don't pay rent. So if you want them evicted humanely, by the way, we have the ability to do that for you. It's important because we want everyone to know that you can get that done here at Hire It Done as well. Frames Pest and Wildlife Control. FramesPestControl.com is the website if you're interested. Great company, by the way. Had great conversation with them, and I can't wait for my my visit. So stay tuned, because we'll be talking about the top 5 things you need to do around your house this fall to get rid of spiders. Remember, there's all kinds of rodents, all kinds of termites, things like that. Crazy around your house. Yeah, lots of spiders.
A lot of
Some
spiders.
people are more scared of spiders than others.
Are you a spider guy?
Spiders.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
There's a spider in my house. I immediately call my wife to kill it.
Do you want me to hand you the cheese? My next question was, are you a man or a mouse? And you're supposed to say, pass the cheese.
I literally was home 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And a spider came and landed right on my keyboard. You should have seen me jump. It was unbelievable. Really? Unbelievable. It wasn't even a big spider. It was a little spider about this big. I hate spiders.
So is it safe to say that your wife is the boss?
Yes.
She's the CHO. You know what the CHO means?
No. What is CHO?
Chief Household Officer,
She
Okay.
is.
right?
And you guys know it.
I've hugged her before. So we know. Is she listening, by the way?
She's working right now, but she'll be listening after and laughing.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, let's razz her a little bit. Let's do some
Now let's move on.
Okay.
I have to live with her.
Oh, that's right. Did you get permission to come in today, or does she think you're working out or something?
No. I was allowed to come.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Well, that's good. So, the roofing industry in whole, what's the outlook for 2026? I mean, obviously we're going to finish out this year strong. You guys are kicking butt. You're doing a lot of roofs. I think what in the last couple months you've done 30, 40 roofs?
Oh yeah, easily.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, at least, right?
definitely.
Easily.
Yes.
One company. You do all Metro Detroit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do Metro Detroit. We do
Ann Arbor?
Ann Arbor. We did one in Lansing last week, 2 weeks ago.
So
couple weeks.
you could pretty much go
Yeah.
anywhere. By the way, I got a request on Hire Done for a roof in Eaton Rapids. I know it's a little bit out there, but
We have a relationship with a company that works in northern Michigan.
okay, that's good. And here's one of the best things about EverNew. They when they do a roof inspection, they have a gentleman that we all know that does the inspections. Besides just a drone inspection, we have an actual roofer that comes out there who works with us. Is he listening, you think?
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Adam Taggett. If he's listening, what up? He'll be texting in a minute if he is. So we have a 30-year veteran who goes out and actually assesses it for us. So you're not we're not giving you some high pressure. Oh my God, if you don't buy a roof right now, it's going to leak and your house is going to be destroyed and your insurance is going to cancel and then the sky is falling and it'll be Chicken Little. It doesn't work that way.
I can't stress enough how no pressure we are. It's not even low pressure. It's
Yeah.
no pressure.
You want the roof? Great.
Yeah.
You don't? No problem. Just let us know yes or no.
And here's another thing too. Let's say you've gotten a couple quotes from other companies. Call us. We won't even come out to your house. We use satellite imagery to get the exact dimensions of your house. We'll email you a quote. We don't have to come out to your house. So if you've gotten other quotes and you're like, well, I don't want to go through that 3-hour experience again and have somebody
It's always a
basically
pain.
have to call the police to get them out of my house, we'll email it to you. Full report.
Okay. And again, that's probably the best way to do it. What if the homeowner's worried that you didn't come out to the house? I mean, then you'll come out?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Well, that's important. Now, let's just twist it a little bit. You come to the house and there's rotted soffits, rotted fascia. Homeowner says, I need some roof rejuvenation. And all of a sudden you see like lots of rotted wood. We'll call it deferred maintenance.
Right.
Do you have the ability to also just tell the homeowner, hey, we want to replace the wood. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, we're going to be doing one next week, full wood replacement.
So you do all the rotted wood too.
Yes.
So if you're out there and you have rotted wood, friends, EverNew Roofing will come out and give you an assessment and just do that for you if you want. Now, what about the gutters? Gutters, a lot of times gutters are included in a roof. A lot of times gutters or gutter protection, people like that. Do you guys work with a gutter company that works with you to help with that?
Yeah, we do full gutters. We work with one of your partners,
J&A.
Yep, J&A to do gutters, and just shows you the little bit of the power of the give you a plug here, the Hire It Done network.
Thank you. In fact, Jacob Van Vliet from J&A Gutters, good guy. Again, go to hireitdone.com if you want to find a great contractor. You want a custom kitchen, maybe an award-winning bathroom. We have contractors for that. Brian Lee from Metro Home Improvement. You think him and Trevor are listening today?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, good guys.
Yes, great
like
guys.
Really good guys. So again, text us if you have a question this morning, 248-927-1985. We're live in studio with Jeff Goldman and Adam LaBelle from EverNew Roofing. great roofing company that offers roof repairs and roof rejuvenation. You know, it was interesting. For a while, the roofing companies were so busy, they weren't doing repairs. They're like, yeah, we don't do repairs. Either you replace it or, you know, find someone else. I see it migrating slowly. A few more now are doing some repairs, but you guys are, you know, headstrong right in it and have no problem saying to a homeowner, Mrs. Jones, here's what it costs to repair. Here's what it costs to rejuvenate. And here's what it costs to do new. You'll give them all three, no problem. Since you're there, you might as well. It's not a problem to do that, right?
No,
That's what we
definitely.
do.
Why not?
And when we do a rejuvenation, we do what's called a tune-up, where we go through the roof, we fix nail pops, we make sure if there's any caulking or flashing that needs to be. We'll do minor repairs. That's part of the whole process, is doing minor repairs with a roof rejuvenation.
So that helps with it.
Yeah.
So you'll do a full assessment. Well, that's good. So again, back to roof rejuvenation really quickly. A year from now, 2 years from now, if I have a situation, I call you and I'm not, because, you know, if it's leaking, rejuvenation, is there a correlation between that, or you guys will come out and inspect and see what it is? Because it's not to prevent leaks. It's just to it's to prolong the life of your roof.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh, it extends the life, but also think about it. When the shingles start to dry out, that's when they start to crack. And that's once they start to crack and break, that's when you're waterproofing, when it starts to lose some of the integrity of the roof.
Okay. And I wasn't sure. And that's why I asked. Okay. So that's important. So let's go to 2026. Big year, lots of money to be spent on home improvement. Roofing's the biggest one. Again, the renewal for insurance on your home. Is it an annual thing, or is it basically every December, or is it when you bought your policies? Always renewable.
We're hearing they're just getting random. It's random.
They are.
They're just finally getting around to your house and trying to figure out how old your roof is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I understand that. So for anyone out there, if you get a letter from your insurance company and you're concerned, and by the way, the insurance companies, not the local agents, but the actual companies, they are getting killed with roof replacements.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about that when we take break, because after the break, because the reason why they're sending the letters out is because these other companies, the roofers, are taking, I don't want to say taking advantage, but they're going full bore on the amount of money that they're paying for a new roof. And by the way, the insurance company has to pay for your roof. That's what you're insuring your house for, is to protect it. Right? And a roof is your biggest covering of your house. And that's what that is. So we're going to delve into the insurance side of this when we come back. Again, don't forget 248-927-1985. That's the text number. Text us if you want any questions for us. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a few minutes. My name's Adam Helfman. This is Hire It Done on 101 WRIF, everything that rocks. Welcome back. This is Hire It Done. I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in today. We have a great guest, Jeff Goldman, Adam LaBelle in studio from EverNew Roofing. We're talking about this roof rejuvenation product, that they have. Very, very unique. And of course, a $25,000 roof, which is a 25 square roof for a premium shingle. A cheap shingle will be about $15,000. To rejuvenate your roof and add 6 years to it, guess what? It's about $3,000.
Minimum 6 years.
Minimum, or longer. And then you could add the next. You could do another treatment 6 years later, and extend it again.
Correct.
With the right inspection, obviously. Right. Okay, it's a green product, so it's non-toxic. It won't kill your landscaping and things like that, which is always a good thing. And by the way, if you want to watch us on live, just go to Facebook Live, click on Hire It Done. I have in my hand an actual sample of the rejuvenated roof product, and it's soft, pliable. And this shingle's how old?
15 years. I
have a 15-year-old shingle in my hand, and it looks brand new. Like literally, it's flexible. It's kind of feels a little rubberized. I'm really liking it. And you know what? If you want to rejuvenate your roof and save your insurance money, I'll tell you what, not a bad thing. Not bad at all. But hey, you know how that goes. So let me ask questions with you guys from EverNew. Where are you getting all your business from? Is it all referral? How does EverNew what's the plans for growth for you guys?
We get a lot of referrals. We get a lot of leads from Hire It Done website, pushing over to us, mostly organically, referral partners, realtors, and insurance agents.
Okay, well that's cool. And so you plan on growth for 2026. You're thinking that this is going to be, you know, a great year for you guys to be all over the place.
Yeah, with our growth rate from 2025, we see it continuing for sure.
So you guys are obviously you're properly licensed and insured. Obviously, to be on here, we had to verify that and all that. But do you feel like the industry is archaic when it comes to that, or is proper, and that just contractors kind of skirt around it or navigate around that?
No, absolutely, absolutely. With the whole, I always tell customers, you need to make sure that the name on the contract, the company name on the contract, is the same name on the license, and you have to ask for their license, and it has to be the same name on their insurance, and that same company has to pull the permit. So all four things. And it's amazing how many of our customers don't even ask us for that. We actually send out our license and insurance with our quote because we're so proud of it, because there's so many unlicensed, improperly licensed, improperly insured contractors out there, and people don't even ask. It's incredible. They don't even ask, and you have to. It's a lot of money you're spending, and there's a lot of things that could go wrong, and you have to make sure that you're protected.
Yeah, and you know what? It's good advice. It's good advice. Obviously, licensing, it's the law, so you gotta do that, and that's important that you have that, which makes perfect sense to me. You know, I forgot to ask, and let me just backtrack again really quick. When you come out and do a roof rejuvenation, you know, I've seen some guys advertise roof washing. Is that different? Like if I have streaks of mold on my roof and it's dirty, a wash is different than a rejuvenation, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Much different.
So when you come out to my house, when you rejuvenate, do you wash the roof then rejuvenate it? Is it included, or is it all the same process?
Most of the time we're washing it before, you know, blowing it off, washing it, cleaning it, and then rejuvenating.
And then we're prepping it to accept the adherence. Okay. And in typical day, 25 square house, again, 612 pitch, how are we doing as far as, is it like a roof job is one day, possibly 2 days to do that type of roof, strip and re-roof? For a rejuvenation, what kind of time frame are we talking?
It's a half day.
About a half a day.
Yeah, about 2 hours, 3 hours.
Okay. So that's not bad at all. So if you want to get your roof rejuvenated, show the paperwork to the insurance company after you get that letter. You'll be set. You should have no problem, and it should work wonders for you, which is obviously a good thing, which we like. Has there ever been a roof where the shingles don't take the rejuvenation, or because you inspect it, like what would a shingle look like if it was bare, missing shingles?
Yeah, if there were no granules on there, or just barely any, we won't even rejuvenate it.
You won't.
Yeah.
So they'll know that then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we send the pictures.
Now, have you looked in other types of rejuvenation? Are there other products out there? Again, besides you guys, I've seen one or two, like out of the mid Michigan area. They say they come down here. It doesn't seem like the same product, and they don't like it. Almost like a handyman is like offering it, type of thing. Is that what you're seeing too? Like you're like the first professional company around I've seen do that.
Like I said, I think we're the only licensed residential building company doing both. But there are other ones. They're all plant based. There's one that's more corn. I think it's like corn oil. Is that even a thing?
Yeah.
Corn oil.
Yeah.
I think. But
seed oils.
Yes. But ours is patented. It's patented.
University of Iowa, right? Or Iowa State.
Iowa State. Yep.
Yeah.
Again, you can go to the website. You can see all the independent lab
websites. EverNewRoofing.com. Way to go there. any objections from homeowners? What are the feedback from homeowners? Like, I know you got all the 5-star reviews and stuff, but what are homeowners asking about with EverNew? Like the rejuvenation? Are they saying like, what should I expect? What happens with like the plants around the house? Is there a problem? Tell me what is the experience like?
We've not had any issues with any plants. They're pretty comfortable with that. I think after the product is applied, I think most homeowners are happy restoring the roof and the coloring of the roof.
Yeah,
that's what they're most shocked by, how much it darkens it and brings it back to the original color.
They can't actually feel and touch the oils that are back, but they can see the color.
It does.
Yeah.
And it does. It gives it, I like it gives it a richer color. There's no question about it. Should we go rejuvenate my house? Because I wanted to put a brand new roof on, but now that I'm thinking about it, because it's not leaking, I had your guy inspect it. He's like, yeah, you got 7-8 years left as is. If I rejuvenate it, I can add on top of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Or we can put a new roof on for you. One of the two.
Let's do it live.
I want to do if I do a new roof, I want to do the Euro Shield. The rubber one.
Right.
I think.
That looks cool.
It is.
The slate look? Or...
Yeah, the slate. Yeah, or the cedar. Yeah, but the thick one. But I want to. The only thing I'm worried about, as I noticed on on the Euro Shield, is the ridge vent or the ridge caps and the valleys. They just don't look 100% the way I like it.
Looks a little plastic.
Yeah,
like
I need to figure out how we can maybe do a metal valley or a crimped one and then incorporate the Euro Shield. But my problem is my house is I have a lot of skylights.
Right.
And I have to replace those. Speaking of skylights, when you rejuvenate a roof and someone has a skylight, do you work around that? Do you replace it for them? Do you recommend replacing skylights when you're doing a new roof?
Yeah, yes.
Every time.
You have to.
Every time.
Yes. You have to.
So what if I had a skylight that we replaced 3 years ago? That's a tough one, isn't it? We did that with what's his name's house.
We did not. Yes, correct.
You could, if it's a 3-year-old skylight, you could probably leave that in there and reflash it.
That's good. And I wasn't sure. But again, case by case method. Every house is individual. Yes. Every house is its own roof. What if I had my roof replaced? Like I've seen homeowners come to me and say, "Oh, I only replaced the back half."
Yeah.
So the back half is like say 3 years old, but the front half is 12, 15 years old. Can you still rejuvenate?
Yeah, definitely.
It's not a problem.
It's not a problem.
Now, you know how you have like cars that the PPF paint protection film and all that, and they like brand new ceramic coating on a brand new car. I'm thinking the technology today, the cars are protected with the new paint technology, but people are doing this stuff. If I got a brand new roof, does it make sense to maybe like add any of your product to it, or is that
it doesn't make a lot of sense to on a brand new roof? But if your roof is 10 years old, 15 years old, that's actually the sweet spot. The sweet spot isn't to wait till it gets totally, start falling apart. The sweet spot is at 12 to let's say 15-year roof, where it's starting to show a little bit of age, and that's when we can rejuvenate it and actually extend it another 15 years.
We just did one in West Bloomfield last week.
Yeah,
it was 10 years
10
old.
years old. It
Really?
looked amazing.
You know what's funny? Because I've been in the home improvement business for quite some time. And I was talking to Brian Lee from Metro Home Improvement the other day. Him and Trevor were on the phone with me. We were talking about stuff, and we were talking about the roofing business in general, and how the pricing's all over the board. But one thing that I've been trying to keep track of is when we've replaced roofs for the past 5 years, it seems like the roofs that we were replacing were only like 12 to 15 years old. And that's to me a sign of they weren't installed properly. And of course, Jeff and Adam, what is the best roof?
The one that's installed properly.
There you go.
Never heard that before.
There you go.
Ventilation.
How you doing?
Yeah, ventilation.
Ventilation is key.
Ventilation's important.
Roberto's like, how you doing? 248-927-1985. You have a question, love to hear from you. If not, go to evernewroofing.com if you want a free quote on a roof rejuvenation. If they say they heard it from Higher Done, can we get a little discount thrown out there for our friends?
Absolutely.
Okay. That's good to hear. I just want to make sure, I got to give people besides great contractors a little bit of value.
We can do a 10%.
Oh, really?
Discount.
So $3,000 average, you get $2,700.
Sure.
Correct.
Woo!
That's
I'm
what we'll
liking
do.
that. I want to do a free
Only for
roof.
hire.
I want to do a
only
roof
for hire it done.
I want to do a roof
listeners.
rejuvenation giveaway one day. So we're going to plan that in the future if we can. We'll give away from the King of Water. We'll give a water softener away.
I need one.
You need one?
No, I don't need a softener. I want like a reverse osmosis. Yeah.
Well, why? Hello,
I'll call
Beauchamp.
him. I know. I'm going to call him this week.
Please. You don't. You get 9 quotes. Okay, and then they have the chief household officer make the decision. We all know who that is,
Yes.
the CHO. All right, we got to wrap it up. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. EverNew Roofing, great company. My name's Adam Helfman. This is Hire It Done. Don't forget, go to hireitdone.com for Michigan's best contractors. I'm glad you listened. Thanks for tuning in. And a shout out to Gary T today for listening. Appreciate you. My name's Adam Helfman. We'll see you next Saturday.